What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Pro Wrestling Today Live. I am your host, Fortminorproject. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. I know I sure am so far as of right now. And with today's episode, I will be talking about a lot of stuff going on in the WWE, whether it be a release or as well some current storylines that I want to give my thoughts and opinions on. And some of those stuff will be one of them anyway, with the recent release of Kelly. I will be talking about that. Also about Ryback and what are my current thoughts on who he's gonna face. Is he gonna go after The Miz or is he gonna go after CM Punk? Also, I will be talking about John Laurinaitis, who we haven't seen in a while, and where are my current thoughts on him right now. And as well, I will be talking about the Big Show, who recently returned, and what are his plans going into Hell in a Cell. Also, I will be talking about in the recent stable that we did get to see be formed with three guys that I think something could really work out of them. And also, I will be talking about Beth Phoenix, not really happy about the WWE, what's going to be happening with her as well. And as well, I will be talking about Ted Dibiase and his return, and as well a little bit with my thoughts on the Divas division and how it is going right now in my thoughts and opinions. So starting things off with the first topic at hand, I will be talking about is Ryback, and recently we did get to see Ryback go against The Miz, and it was a non-title matchup. And I'm thinking as of right now, since we did get to see the whole standout between Ryback and CM Punk, and I know that's been creating a lot of buzz as of late, and people are already thinking, is Ryback going to be the guy to defeat CM Punk and become WWE Champion? And I really don't think so as of right now, and people are wondering what's going to be the outcome as of right now with this whole thing, with this whole possible storyline. I think this is just going to be probably a small thing leading up into Hell in a Cell. I don't think Ryback will be the substitute guy for John Cena. I somehow see John Cena be able to go to Hell in a Cell, or if not, probably have Mick Foley be that guy and to face CM Punk for the WWE Championship. If not, he'll probably be just an enforcer or something like that, maybe a special guest referee. Who knows? But I do see Mick Foley overall being probably that replacement guy just until John Cena is ready to come back, and probably have John Cena and CM Punk at for Survivor Series. So that's what I do see as of right now. I don't see Ryback going for the WWE Championship at least anytime soon. I do see him just having this be like an advancement thing, and then have Mick Foley get more involved as we get closer to the pay-per-view. So overall, I do see Ryback and The Miz having a match for the Intercontinental Championship going down for the pay-per-view, and then probably have Ryback become Intercontinental Champion then. But I will get into that more for my Hell in a Cell pay-per-view predictions as we get closer to that point in time. So as of right now, I'm kind of looking forward into Hell in a Cell, and with the matches that are most likely going to be happening so far, things are shaping up to be pretty good as of right now, but I won't go any further than I should have to for Hell in a Cell. Now with the next topic at hand, and that is kind of going a little bit more towards Hell in a Cell now that the Big Show is back and he recently returned in the matchup between Brodus Clay and Tensai, where they were looking to have their match officially get underway, but then that's when the Big Show returned and just knocked the fuck out everybody who was in that match, from Brodus Clay to Tensai, and just sending a message that he wants the World Heavyweight Championship, as we saw on SmackDown, and with his promo that he doesn't want to be a joke anymore and he's tired of being made fun of, and now he wants to become champion and have a proper world title run, not like the title run that we did get to see with him winning the world title at TLC but then losing it to Daniel Bryan, and then having Daniel Bryan lose it to Sheamus. So with this, I don't really see the Big Show being the guy to defeat Sheamus right now. I kind of don't want to see that. I kind of want to see someone else defeat Sheamus and then we did have that matchup for the number one contendership, which I still think that should have been a triple threat match with Alberto Del Rio, Randy Orton, and The Big Show. But I'm not really gonna complain about it because we might get like a fatal four-way going for the Hell in a Cell match for the World Heavyweight Championship between those guys there. And I did want to see Randy Orton get the win and move on to face Sheamus, but unfortunately, we did have the Big Show come out and win it and become the number one contender, and that's where we are right now at this current time. So at the same time, I guess it would be kind of cool to see another world title run out of the Big Show, and he'll probably make it work. I'm sure about that. But as of right now, do I want to see it and have him be the guy to defeat Sheamus? Probably not right now. I would give it some more time to think about it and see where the story is going to go and how it's going to be taking place. So it's up in the air at this point. And with the match, and anyway, if we do get a singles match, it probably won't be nothing too special, but anything could really happen, and they might surprise us. So who knows? But that's one of the matches that I'm not really looking the most forward to for Hell in a Cell. So anyway, we'll see where that goes. Next topic I do want to talk about, and something that has been really cool to me in my book, and we haven't seen a stable in a while, at least since the Nexus and the Core, and we do have a stable with Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal, and Heath Slater, and those guys are tired of being underused and not being used to their full potential, especially like a guy with Drew McIntyre who's been treated like crap and he's been losing just about every time he's been in a match. And now that you have this stable, which is really random, but I think it's really working too as well. And they're working so far well with each other. And there is no name for this stable right now, but they don't really need one. And it's really that epic to me so far at this moment. So what I would like to see, maybe those three the guys probably go in some sort of number one contender spot for the tag team championships later on, and win the tag titles and just be a dominant force. Maybe have some more people join their group who are tired of not being used right, and whether they can make a name for themselves and make a mark too, and just to prove to the WWE that they can be some, I guess, main players in the company. But that definitely remains to be seen. But as of right now, I think this is really awesome, and I'm liking where this is going. Hopefully, it sticks around and it doesn't stay for just a little while. So I would like to see this go on as long as it can go, and I think we'll see good things out of this. So I won't say any more than I need to when it comes to that stable that we do have right there. Recently, in other news, and the next topic that I do have planned here, and that is for Ted Dibiase recently coming back from an injury, and right now he is doing pretty well for himself, and hopefully we will see better things out of him, and he's definitely one of my favorites. We recently seen him return in the Battle Royal and hoping to become the United States champion, but he practically failed on that. And of course, Zack Ryder ended up winning the entire thing at Night of Champions. So right now, I think Ted DiBiase will eventually get up there, and we haven't seen too much of him just yet, but hopefully we will see him get involved in some sort of storyline and see other things going for him, but can't really say too much as of right now. But I am really happy that he's back and he's looking to be at 100%. So we will see more matches out of him, I'm sure, in the near future. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see not any more other matches, but that remains to be seen. So very happy Ted DiBiase is back, and that is where I'm going to leave it off there. Then we get into where the Divas division is right now. It's definitely so far in the way picking up, but it should be by the end of the year, maybe going into 2013, that the Divas division hopefully will be as good as the tag team division. They just need more women's wrestlers in there. And guys, what I've been seeing right now, and so far I have been enjoying it. We do have some storylines going into the Divas Championship. We see that already with Eve, and as well with Layla, and as well with Caitlyn, and them just going for the Divas Championship and everything, and how Eve is just still wanting to be not only assistant but having all power of the Divas division like she has right now, and eventually all of Raw and SmackDown and keep it for herself with the championship at hand. So this is really cool what we've been seeing as of late, and I like where this is going. But hopefully we can get more women into this and have more women's wrestlers sign a contract to the WWE and keep the division going and building it more. And so far, with the recent match with Natalia and Beth Phoenix, and those two put on one hell of a match, and those two really showing on why I do love women's wrestling. And with that match, giving that as an example, even though it could have lasted longer, and hopefully we will get a blow off match before Beth Phoenix is looking to be on her way out of the company, and she isn't really happy, and she wants to do other things, and I do support her in that at 100%. And I do love Beth Phoenix, so um, maybe if we get to see some matches like that, and with the storyline that we do have for the Divas Championship, and have it keep on building up, then I think it's gonna work really well, and people are gonna see it more than just a piss break like I normally do see it anyway. But it could be just a little bit slightly more better. But I think we are getting there, and this is a really great start, and I love where it is right now. So no complaints about where the Divas division is going and how it is right now. So that's why I'm gonna leave things off there. And recently we did what I saw on Twitter anyway, from what the recent reports are from Vicky Guerrero and as well Eddie Guerrero's daughter, Charlotte Guerrero, aka Raquel Diaz, who has been wrestling on NXT, is looking to pursue other dreams and not be a wrestler. And this came about just really random to me and kind of upsetting too, since I really loved her and how her character was being portrayed and everything. So, to me, with that being said, I will support her on wherever she is going to be going to and whatever it is that she's going to be doing, whatever it may be. So, I would have liked to see her wrestle more, but it is what it is when it comes to that. But I do wish her the very best for Charlotte Guerrero, and maybe we'll get to see her wrestle again in the future. Then from there, we move on to a topic that we just had the breaking news recently on Friday, and that was about Kelly Kelly being released from the WWE. Now, I believe that Kelly Kelly asked for her release, and she hasn't been too happy about where the Divas division is going and how things are going on in general about her in the company. And I think she did leave on good terms, so if she wants to, Kelly can come back at any time, and we'll probably see eventually Kelly Kelly come back later on in the WWE, but she does want to pursue other dreams right now and probably do modeling or whatever the hell it is that she wants to do. And overall, on Kelly Kelly, she wasn't exactly one of my favorites, but I did like how she was improving, and I really was happy for her when she won the Divas Championship for the first time. And I thought that was really cool. So, I don't really care about, with her being released, and it doesn't really upset me all that much, but still, I really don't like to see anyone be let go, whether it be in WWE or in TNA or in wrestling in general for that matter, because it does suck having to work for a company for so long and doing a lot to make a name for yourself and for whoever it is, whether it be for a guy or a girl. And just to be let go like that, and even though it is on good terms, it does suck. So, I kind of do feel for her just a little bit on that. But, now that she's gone, it doesn't really bother me all that much, or I'm not going to be ranting or anything like that, or just say, yeah, I'm happy for her that she's gone and everything, could care less about it, which I'm not about that either. So, it doesn't really bother me at all. I'm just happy that, she's able to do other things that she wants to do, and she'll succeed in that. So, eventually, I'm sure we will get to see her again soon. But that's on her part and on what she wants to do. And also, Beth Phoenix, I know she's looking to be on her way out too. So that's another thing that I didn't want to see out of Beth Phoenix. Eventually, wanted to do other things, and whatever it is that she's gonna be doing, I will be following her too as well. I think she wants to go do acting. I'm not too sure about that. Last I did hear, or whatever else she decides to do, I will be checking her out, whether it be on a TV show or doing something else, or whatever the hell it is. I will be supporting her through thick and